Former White House counselor Kellyanne Conway has returned to the public spotlight, as she kind of does off and on every couple months. She'll pop back in and remind people that she still exists. But this past weekend, she appeared on Fox News doing what she does best, which is, of course, providing what she calls alternative facts, which basically means she's back to lying to make Donald Trump look and feel better. Specifically, this time, she was lying about what happened with Donald Trump in Detroit on Saturday when he spoke to a predominantly black church that, for some reason, this time was filled with mostly white people, and she falsely claimed that there were 8,000 people in the church. Here's what she said. Biden is not doing anything like that. Look at the contrast of just this weekend. You've got Donald Trump in Detroit talking to 8,000 people at a black church, of course. 8,000 people in a church. Okay. Now, this was not a mega church. This was not some revival tent set up on the side of the interstate. This was a regular church. Now, I don't know about you, but I've been to a lot of churches, right? Growing up, I had to go to church every week. I've been to lots of weddings, lots of funerals, all at different kinds of churches, different religions, all of that. I have never in my life, even down here in the Bible Belt, seen a normal church like the one Trump went into that could even hold 8,000 people. Those simply don't exist. And the photographs of that event, of course, show that there were maybe 200 people there. Estimates say they're anywhere between about 100 and 200 people. And again, even though this was a predominantly black church, it was mostly filled, if you look at the photographs, with white people. In fact, you'd be hard-pressed to find a non-white person in those photographs of the maybe 200 people. But Kellyanne Conway says it was 8,000 people. And if we remember back, Kellyanne Conway first came up with the term alternative facts when she was defending then Press Secretary Sean Spicer, who said that Donald Trump's inaugural crowd was bigger than any crowd we'd ever seen, more people than ever, even though, again, you could compare photographs from Trump's inauguration to Obama's inauguration, and there was no comparison at all. Obama won in a landslide. But Kellyanne Conway went out there at the time and said, don't believe what you see with your own eyes. Those are alternative facts. And here she's doing the same thing. We can see photographs. The photographs are all over social media. There were not 8,000 people in that room. You couldn't fit 8,000 people in that room. You would have to stack them on top of each other, then on top of each other again, and then do that 2 or 3 more times to even fit 8,000 people in that room. But here she is, back on Fox News, telling us that what we can see with our own eyes is not real, and what she is saying on behalf of Donald Trump is real. This is what we're dealing with on the other side. People that will blatantly lie to your face to make themselves feel and, of course, look a little better than they actually are. It's kind of hard when you have people that are literally rejecting reality. It's hard to talk sense into those people. It's hard to have conversations with those people because we can see what's happening and they will still look you in the face and tell you that somehow, some way, that's just not true. One of today's video sponsors is Miracle Made. Did you know that traditional bed sheets can actually harbor more bacteria than a toilet seat? It can lead to acne, allergies, stuffy noses, and it's just plain gross. Miracle Made offers a whole line of self-cleaning antibacterial bedding such as sheets, pillowcases, and comforters that prevent up to 99.7% of bacteria growth and require up to 3 times less laundry. These sheets are infused with silver that prevent up to 99.7% of bacterial growth, leaving them to stay cleaner and fresh 3 times longer than other sheets. No more gross odors. Miracle Made uses silver-infused fabrics inspired by NASA, and their sheets are thermoregulating and designed to keep you at the perfect temperature all night long, so you get better sleep every night. Miracle sheets are luxuriously comfortable without the high price tag of other luxury brands, and they feel as nice, if not nicer, than bed sheets used by some 5-star hotels. And it's designed for your skin. Stop sleeping on bacteria. Bacteria can clog your pores, causing breakouts and acne, and you can sleep clean with Miracle. Now, I've been using Miracle Made bed sheets for nearly 2 years now, and I absolutely love them. They help keep me cool throughout the night, which means I get better sleep because I'm not waking up all throughout the night from being too hot. So go to trymiracle.com/ROF to try Miracle Made sheets today. And whether you're buying them for yourself or as a gift for a loved one, if you order today, you can save over 40%. And if you use our promo code ROF at checkout, you'll get 3 free towels and save an extra 20%. Miracle is so confident in their product that it's backed with a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you aren't 100% satisfied, you'll get a full refund. Upgrade your sleep with Miracle Made. Go to trymiracle.com/ROF and use the code ROF to claim your free 3-piece towel set and save over 40% off. Again, that's trymiracle.com/ROF to treat yourself.